What is up, my friends? You are very welcome back to our match reaction after Liverpool have beaten Nottingham Forest by 3 goals to 0 in what the world is describing as the Holden household derby. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Of course, Sabrina now has a forfeit to do today, but we won't talk about that on camera. We'll save that for the upload later on to the special account. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Look, it could have been 4-0 at the end, but Cody Gakpo had a goal correctly ruled out for offside. And job's done. You can sit back and enjoy the rest of your Sunday now, knowing that Liverpool have done their part of the bargain by getting that victory. We have asked you guys for your man of the match. The poll is open at the top of the live chat if you guys would like to have your say. And just a reminder as well that we are being brought to you today with thanks to our sponsor, Surfshark. You can get yourselves 3 months free and the whole Surfshark package, Surfshark's VPN and everything else for just over €2 a month by scanning the QR code on the screen or using the code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout. Surfshark, of course, is the leading web browser extension, which allows you to change your location, access websites in other countries, and keep you safe from hackers, as well as many other amazing features. Get yourself over to Surfshark, use the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. Right, so man of the match poll, we asked you to vote for your man of the match. We've given you the options of Szoboszlai, Salah, Darwin, or Jota. Over to you guys to have your say, and we will, of course, keep you guys up to date with the winner of that poll at the end of the stream. Right. Man of the match is Salah, in my opinion, said AEM. Look, first and foremost, well done to the boys today, because to be able to keep their mental focus with what's going on with their teammate, Luis Diaz, and his family, of course, would not have been easy. So for Jurgen, for Pep Linders, for Kravitz, the rest of the coaching team, to be able to get the boys out there, for those boys to perform today, I think that deserves huge plaudits first and foremost. Obviously, our thoughts are with the Diaz family. We hope for a happy, a safe ending to this kidnapping incident. His mother's been released. We hope to hear news on his father. So with that in mind, this makes today's performance and victory even more awesome, in my opinion. So I think we should all start off on that and say well done to everybody for the great performance today. It wasn't vintage, but look, it didn't need to be vintage. It was about getting the result. 3 goals, a clean sheet. I mean, I don't think you can ask for more than that. I'm over the moon with it. Really, I am. To no new injuries as well. That will mean that Curtis Jones will now be back for the next game, and Jurgen Klopp's selection headache increases. We got to see Endo get some minutes at the end of the game as well, as he came on to replace Darwin Núñez. So just a good day. Just a good day for the Reds, a good win. And I look forward to the League Cup game against Bournemouth coming up midweek away from home as well. And then next weekend should be fairly straightforward at home to Luton Town. I'm a Liverpool fan, Craig, but the penalty decision for United City game is almost as bad as the Diaz decisions. They played an entire segment and he's never getting the ball. Check it out, PGMOL. Who? Benjamin, I haven't had a chance to see the incident yet. I will, of course, get to see it at halftime. I have the game on in the background here. And it is still Manchester City who lead by that 1-0. Erling Haaland from the penalty spot. Szoboszlai was everywhere today, said Buffalo Soldier. Easily man of the match. Cruise control, said Derek. Maka looked excellent all game, but really came to life when Endo came on and pushed them up. Was Gakpo's goal onside? No, it was correctly ruled out for offside, mate. He was ahead of the ball. No problems with that for me. He was definitely offside. Apparently the stream's freezing a bit. Is it? I don't know. I think it was a penalty, said JG Days. Was Diaz's father not rescued? No, that was incorrect information that was put up and retracted since. Unfortunately, we wish it was positive news on Lucho's dad, but as of yet, no. There is a reward that has been offered, I think of 100 million pesos there or thereabouts. So we do hope for as positive an outcome as there can be in these situations. Alexis was great today in hold up with the hold up play, shielding the ball. Super happy with that. Love to you and Lucho, said Colin. Thank you, Colin. Liverpool are unbelievably the best attacking team in the league. The championship awaits, said Biggie. Look, I hope so, mate. I think we're brilliant. Honestly, I do. You know, today was as near a perfect day as you can get. Every single one of our starting attackers today scored. Dominic Szoboszlai got not his first, but his first and second assists for Liverpool as well, which is great. So all in all, yeah, happy days with the result. The next fixture as well in the league against Luton, you would expect us to go to Kenilworth Road and get a result. So far, so good. We see what happens here in the Manchester Derby. Hopefully United can get their finger out and get something from this game, which would certainly help us. But yeah, appreciate the result today. Slightly soft penalty, but definitely no obvious error, said Ben. Maka is my man of the match. Again, other people saying it's freezing. There's nothing I can do about that. My friends, we will just carry on. Huge shout out to Verge, calmness and left nothing for Alisson to deal with today, said Colin. Man of the match is Szoboszlai, but why is no one talking about Kanade? He did really well today. This might have been his best performance, said Mercy Jepchumba. Oh God, it's going to be a difficult one for me to go through with my player ratings later on, but I think Szoboszlai for man of the match is probably the correct shout, in all honesty. I think you guys are voting by a landslide here so far. Dom is on 76% of the vote. VVD looks back to his best at Liam Belson. How was Gravenberg? He was very good, Tyler. Yeah, very good. No complaints whatsoever about Ryan Gravenberg today. When is squad builder? Oh, you mean squad battle? For that game, there won't be a squad battle for Liverpool Forest, mate. We do it for the top 10. So we do it for the big games. Your Manchester Uniteds, your Chelseas, your Cities, those type of games. We don't bother doing it because, let's be honest, if I did the squad battle today, would there be a single Forest player in it? Probably not. Thank you, Biggie. Appreciate your support, my man. Appreciate you. Just watching the United City game, both teams look threatening. I have it on here as well. And it's what I've seen. It's been all City for the time I've had it on. How would you say McAllister did in the sixth today, said Jake? I think he did okay. I mean, it's not his natural position. It is a difficult position to play, particularly when we're playing out from the back and he's got to both receive and shield the ball. I think Alexis did very well today. I think that was one of his better performances in the sixth. Now, he'll come up against sterner opposition, but, all in all, I'm quite happy with how Alexis played. This team is starting to click, said John Connick. The team is really starting to build with a new midfield. Gravenberg has one of the top performances 3 games in a row. Trent is starting to look more solid at the back, said Sean Davies. That was Maka's best game for me so far, said Avicii. Alexis is very good, said AEM Asser. Look, I'm with you. I thought, it was job done today. We didn't have to be at our brilliant best, but yet we still kept a clean sheet. We got the victory. We scored the goals. And I won't lie, after 20 minutes, I was starting to worry, were we going to be in for another one of these games where Liverpool are pressing and pressing and pressing with no breakthrough. But thankfully, we got 2 goals in the first half, and we were pretty much in cruise control for most of the second, if we're being honest about it. Who's our next Prem game against? Luton Town, Dylan. Luton Town away, 4:30 next Sunday, which will be on Sky, so you don't need to worry about that one. Thoughts and prayers, said John Connick, to the Luis Diaz family and his closest friends. I mean, I can't even imagine what it must be like at this moment for the Diaz family. It was a lovely dedication from Diogo Jota to Lucho after he scored the first goal today as well, when he held up a Diaz shirt. We were in second gear, said Press Salah, and won comfortably. McAllister was the reason for the first goal, said Albotsky. 1 or 2 signings in January and surely the title is ours. So in January, I can only see one really coming in my opinion, and that's Andre. There's been more chatter over the last few days coming from the Brazilian side, particularly Fluminense fan accounts and stuff, thinking that it's very likely. Of course, we had some comments come out from Andre himself, speaking about the fact that he basically just didn't want to do Fluminense dirty by leaving when they were still on course to try and lift the Copa Libertadores. He said he gave his word, and look, fair play to him. Hopefully they do the business in the next few days. The Copa Libertadores, maybe the 4th or something like that. Nunes is getting the goals now. Hopefully he keeps playing because he was getting a hard time from haters, but not the Liverpool fans. He'll never walk alone. James, thank you, James. Yeah, look, he was really good today and took his goal well. Didn't really have to do much, to be fair, but he had to be in the right place, and he did. And fair play to Szoboszlai for getting a couple of assists. Yeah, just a perfect day. As I said, Mohamed Salah broke another record today with that goal. I think it's 5 home league games in a row now. He's managed to score in the first 5 home league games, which is yet another record. And Nicola said, you called it. I did. I got my prediction right. I did go for a 3-0 and very happy that we look. Firstly, I'm just happy we got the win. A clean sheet is amazing as well because hopefully that will start to build a little bit of confidence for the lads. But all in all, it's a win. A win is a win is a win, and we move on to Luton Town. I wish United could win, but I can't see it at least. I haven't so far in the few minutes I've been watching this game seen them get out of their half. It's been all Manchester City and United defending underneath their own goalposts from corners. And yet, for me, what I've seen so far, it's been a pretty one-sided affair. Jones' ban seems to have lasted forever because of the break, said Martin. I think there's a yellow coming up now for Amrabat as well. Yeah, look, that was the last game of Curtis Jones' suspension, so he will be available after the midweek game against Bournemouth away, which he's also available for, of course. Don't know how long you're staying live for, but did you catch Wood Warrington last week and the Fury fight last night? I know you like your boxing. I didn't catch Wood Warrington last week. I won't lie, mate. I didn't. Oh, actually, no, I did. I did watch it. I did watch it. Sorry, Wood stopped them late. I forgot about that one. Yes, last night was a robbery. I'm very close to just giving up watching boxing after last night. It was just a joke. I'm a bit gutted as a cheeky bet on 4-0, said Martin. Oh, that must hurt, dude, especially when Gakpo scored the goal. You must have thought to yourself. But look, it was correctly ruled out. Clean sheets are hard to come by for us, though. So a 3-0 win, I will very much take, even though they did rattle the crossbar at one point with a ferocious strike. I think Seven Hag, has he been sent off or has he just gone back up to cry?
Ten Lasso.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Eric Ten Lasso, as he was called in our chat earlier on. I'm never watching boxing again. Yesterday was a joke, said LFC. Look, I've loved the sport my entire life, mate, but last night for me was another one that was just difficult to swallow. Cry? What the fuck have I got to cry about, Ben? You weird little dude. What do you think I give a fuck about Ngannou and Fury, mate? You know, they're the millionaires in this scenario, not me. Cry is the argument of a bitch who has nothing to say, mate. So be better, do better, try harder, and maybe a little bit of originality next time might come in handy. Warren and Hearn both said Fury lost. I didn't hear Frank Warren say Fury lost, to be fair. I did hear Eddie Hearn say on a Matchroom stream. City are on the attack in this one again. It's I can't see this result being anything other than a Manchester City win. But look, let's have a look at the man of the match poll and see how that is going for you guys. You've said Szoboszlai is running away with this. I think we can end that one and safely say that the Anfield Agenda man of the match is Dominic Szoboszlai with a very impressive 73% of the vote today. A couple of assists from him as well as a great performance. So well done to Dominic Szoboszlai. Very good performance from him. Look, so what's the realistic aims now after picking up another win? Because it was great to get back. And before the international break, obviously dropping points at Spurs, losing to them, dropping points on a draw at Brighton. It was very important to us that after the break, we resumed with some wins. Beat Everton, of course, beat Forest today as well, giving us 6 points. And hopefully we can pick up another 3 against Luton, which should give us a nice base, a good start to the campaign and keep us up at the top end of the table where we want to be. I'm going to give you a live update now on the Premier League table as it currently sits, so you guys can get the grips at where we are at the minute. Obviously, Spurs sitting on top of the table, 26 points. Arsenal currently in second place, 24 points. Manchester City, because they're leading in the game, up into third place on 24 points. And Liverpool, of course, in fourth place then on 23 points, with Aston Villa just a point behind in fifth. Noji said, I love all of our attacking players, but do you think Gakpo is not getting enough play time? Well, he's coming back from an injury, so I think Jurgen is probably just trying to ease him back in. He'd been out for a few weeks. He's getting a few minutes here or there, and I would suggest we'll probably see him start against Bournemouth in the League Cup. Honestly, I think Liverpool will be 2-0 up if we replace United, said Teslim. Top three at least at LFC Rookie. We're playing on Sundays way too much. That's what happens when you're in the Europa League. When you're in the Europa League and you play Thursday, you can't play Saturday. So it's Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. So, well, next week, obviously, we're playing on a Sunday because Sky picked us for the Super Sunday game at 4:30, which at least it'll be on TV. That's the good news on that one. Today I know a lot of people have to find ways to watch the game. And on days like today, no better day to use our amazing sponsor, Surfshark. And don't forget, if you do want to get yourself a Surfshark subscription, one subscription works across all of your devices and you can share it with your family and friends. Use our code Anfield Agenda, all one word at checkout. And that way you will get the full Surfshark suite of product for just over €2 per day and 3 months additional free as well. Villa looked so mid against us, but done well this season, said Darwinian Chimp. Ederson learning from Allison, said Imran Yusuf. Yes, he did make a good save there a moment ago. Anyone else good about Matthew Perry? Of course, we touched on it. Very sad to hear the passing of Matthew Perry. I think just 54 years of age as well. That was unfortunately confirmed last night, that he was found unresponsive at his home and unfortunately pronounced dead at the scene, which is very sad news indeed. I don't mind playing on Sunday. Sundays are boring and gives us something to watch, said Josh. I don't mind it as well, but Sundays 2:00 isn't great. You want to be the 4:00. I don't understand why there isn't Premier League games at 6, 6:30, 7 on a Sunday. Man United is being robbed. I haven't seen the penalty incident yet, mate. Honestly, I can't give a take on it because I haven't yet seen it. But I promise you, when I do, I will let you know if I think it was a weak penalty or not. But we are pretty much at the end of the first half at Old Trafford. There is 1 minute of the 4 stoppage time that was added on there. Soft penalty is what Born Confused was saying. Man of the match, Imre, was indeed Dominic Szoboszlai, and I'm glad that you guys agreed on that one as well, because we open it up to you to have your say in the Anfield Agenda Man of the Match, and you guys, of course, got it right and voted for Szoboszlai. Glad Lucho's parents are safe. His father, mate, hasn't been found yet, so we're happy for almost 2-0. Haaland saved by Onana, very good save there. We heard that his mother was returned safe and sound, which is good news. But the stuff about his father was unfortunately incorrect. And there is a reward that has been offered, I think, of 100 million pesos. That's been widely publicized as well for the information leading to the return of Luis Diaz's father. And of course, all of our thoughts are with the Diaz family. Yes, I did see the Rugby World Cup, Sean. Very engaging, if not the highest quality game. But fair play to South Africa. Michael Oliver should be suspended on the spot. For what? For the penalty? Again, I haven't seen it, mate. So I'll have to have a look at it. It is half time now in the Manchester Derby, so I'll probably see a replay of the penalty incident, and then I can give you my take on it. Well, for us, look, as Liverpool fans, I'm just happy. 6 points from 6 after the international break. A clean sheet again today as well. You couldn't ask for more than every one of the front three to have scored. Salah, Jota, Diaz, all on the score sheet. 2 assists from Dominic Szoboszlai as well. That's a pretty good job. Job well done. Did you see the Onana save from Haaland's header? Yes, it was a very good save from point blank range. These goalkeepers been watching Alisson highlights before the match. What's my favourite alcohol? Probably vodka and cranberry, bottle of Corona, bottle of San Miguel, but I don't really drink, mate. So usually I just drink a Diet Coke. Top 4 at the end of the season from 1st to 4th. Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Spurs. There you go. You're welcome. Bossed it today, lads, said Aku. Yes, it was brilliant. Thank you, Colin. Have a good one, my man. Have a good one. Yeah, it was great to see Liverpool get the result today and get the win. And that's all we can do in these scenarios. Remember me. I do, Yusuf. Yes, I do. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a nice weekend. For not sending off Kovacic against Arsenal and for 2 for the penalty today, said Shane. I think, Shane, you won't find many people who have much sympathy for the PGMOL, buddy. I think a lot of us are certainly fed up with these shambolic refereeing displays. CD Sava said, very proud of the boys today, never in doubt, even if Forest had a few chances. Onana save was good, but not that hard. It was in the middle. Yes, but you've got to be in the right position to make the save. So it may have looked like Onana was just standing there, but he was in the right position. Love you, mate. God bless you. Thank you, Yasir. Same to you. Much love right back to you, buddy. Remember me, I'm Pooh. I do remember you, Pooh. It's a very, very easy name to remember. And I like saying Pooh. Who doesn't like saying Pooh? Who doesn't like doing poo? I love making poo because it involves a lot of work. You know, you've got to get the food part done first and then the coffee part to make the other part happen. There you go. Who would have thought I'd be breaking down my toilet habits? Right, my friends, I am going to call that a day and say goodbye to you all and thank you for joining us today. It's been a difficult day on the technical front for us, but Ben and Connor have worked wonders to make sure we're able to get the content out. I will get my player ratings video recorded and uploaded after the Manchester United or Manchester derby. And again, massive thank you to our sponsor, Surfshark. Don't forget, use the Anfield Agenda code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout, or scan the QR code on the screen. I will see you guys tomorrow night for another Anfield Agenda live stream. Until then, much love. Thank you to Connor and Ben. Thank you to you guys and our sponsors as well. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.